Hello, friends. In the first chapter of the book, he talked about focusing on a specific goal and being determined to achieve that goal. The author emphasizes how important this concept is in our lives and that it is an indispensable element to achieve success. To explain a little bit, I will transfer them to you in 5 steps. First, set a specific goal. Make sure your goal is clear. Decide in which field you want to be successful and write down your goal. Second, determine how long it takes to reach your goal. Determine when you want to achieve your goal and write down that time. Third, identify what you need to do to achieve your goal. Identify the steps needed to reach your goal and work towards doing them. Fourth, determine how much money, resources, and assistance you need to achieve your goal. Identify the resources needed and strive to obtain them. Fifth, determine how much you have to sacrifice for a specific goal. Determine how much effort you have to make to reach your goal and what sacrifices you have to make accordingly. Chapter 2 is faith. The book emphasizes that belief is an important factor. In this chapter, the author provides information on how belief affects human behavior, how it can be developed, and how it can overcome obstacles. States that belief is one of the common characteristics of successful people and believes that belief forms the basis of success. The author says the following about how belief affects people's behavior. Belief is the organizing, guiding power of the mind. Without belief, wishes remain dreams. Without belief, dreams do not come true. In the chapter, the author also gives advice on how to develop faith. States that people should set realistic goals for themselves in order to develop their faith, strive to achieve their goals, and constantly nurture their faith. It also offers suggestions on how to overcome the barriers of faith. Stating that insecurity, fear, doubt, anxiety, and other negative emotions can weaken belief, the author emphasizes the importance of developing a positive attitude towards oneself in order to overcome these feelings. In the third part, he talks about autosuggestion, explains how one can use the power of the subconscious. States that automatic suggestion is a technique that helps how the mind works and how to achieve success. Explains the basic principles of suggestion and teaches how it can be used. Autosuggestion means to focus your mind on a goal and automate the behaviors necessary to reach it by giving positive suggestions to your mind. The author states that you must first set a target for autosuggestion to be implemented. It teaches that once you set a goal, you need to create positive suggestions that will automate the behaviors necessary to achieve that goal. The author states that there are 3 important principles for the successful use of autosuggestion. First, the author for autosuggestion to be effective, you have to really want to have your goal. Second, faith. For autosuggestion to be effective, you have to believe that you can achieve your goal. Finally, repetition. For autosuggestion to be effective, you need to regularly repeat the positive suggestions you have created. The author states that automatic suggestion has been used by many successful people and has helped people make big changes in their lives. The chapter also includes suggestions on how readers can create their own autosuggestions and repeat them regularly. To give a few examples, I am making more money every day and my wealth is increasing day by day. Nothing is impossible for me, it just takes some time and effort. I am getting more motivated every day to achieve success and I take all the necessary steps to reach my goals. I am confident and I work every day to get better. I am getting healthier and fitter every day and I can overcome all obstacles in my life. These examples contain the basic principles of autosuggestion. Positive expressions such as focusing on your goal, self-confidence, taking the necessary steps to achieve success, and being healthy create a positive belief and motivation in your mind and make it easier for you to reach your goal. However, it is important that autosuggestions are customized to suit your personal goals so you can work with suggestions that suit you best. The 4th chapter is about specialized knowledge, explains how to reach specialized knowledge, which is an important factor on the way to success. In this chapter, Hill discusses in detail what specialized knowledge is, how it can be obtained, and how it can be used. In this chapter, the author explains that there are 3 ways to access specialized knowledge. You can reach specialized knowledge with the knowledge and experiences you have gained from your own experiences. You can access specialized knowledge through the experience and knowledge of other people. From supernatural sources. Some people reach specialized knowledge through a creative force or a supernatural source. The author also makes suggestions for the use of specialized knowledge. He states that in order to achieve success by using specialized knowledge, it is necessary to constantly develop specialized knowledge, to focus, to take action, and to learn from failures. If you think that you have not reached your specialized knowledge yet, you should first get to know yourself better and review your features, abilities, and experiences. For this, the questions you should ask yourself might be: in which subjects do I feel more comfortable and successful? In which subjects do I have more knowledge and experience? What topics am I more interested in? What talents make me stand out? After answering these questions, he can begin to explore his specialized knowledge. Then you can do more research on related topics to develop your specialized knowledge, create opportunities to learn from experts, or expand your experience by working in related fields. It is also important to communicate with other people to obtain specialized information. The experiences and knowledge of surrounding people can contribute to one's specialized knowledge. You can create learning opportunities from successful people, especially through mentoring or coaching. Finally, it may take some time to get specialized information. Being patient, persevering, and being open to continuous learning can help a person develop specialized knowledge. Chapter 5: Perseverance. This chapter highlights perseverance and determination, one of the common traits of successful people. We know that many successful people have to face difficulties and experience failures to achieve their dreams. However, determined people do not give up in the face of these difficulties. They work faithfully and determinedly to reach their goals. Perseverance includes staying resilient to the challenges one encounters in the journey necessary to reach one's goals, keeping motivation high, and moving towards one's goals. Successful people, when faced with these challenges, put more effort into moving towards their goals rather than admitting defeat. The book also provides information on how to develop perseverance. Accordingly, in order to be determined, one must first set goals for himself, strive to achieve these goals, and move forward without giving up. In addition, it is also important to keep one's belief and motivation high, to be resistant to negativities on the way to success, and to be self-confident in order to achieve their dreams. As a result, the chapter of perseverance in the book Think and Grow Rich emphasizes one of the important characteristics behind success and encourages people to work faithfully and determinedly, without giving up, to achieve their goals. Chapter 6: Imagination. This chapter highlights the importance of using imagination to make people's dreams come true. The book highlights two ways to use imagination: creative imagination and organized imagination. Creative imagination is the most common form of imagination. It allows the person to produce new ideas and solutions by using creativity. Organized imagination, on the other hand, is used in the planning, organizing, and implementation processes for the realization of dreams and includes the following steps. Goal setting. The first step is to set the goal you want to imagine. This goal can be promotion at a job, writing a book, buying a house, or any personal goal. Detailing. Imagine the scenario you want to imagine in detail. It covers everything like place, time, people, objects, and emotions among the details. Organizing. Organizing your dreams means planning what you need to do to reach your goal. Plan what steps you need to take and when to take those steps. Visualization. To make your dreams more realistic, imagine images, colors, and objects in your mind. This makes it easier to achieve your goal by combining your imagination with reality. Regular repetition. The organized imagination technique is a technique that you have to repeat regularly until you reach your goal. In this way, you can maintain your motivation and determination to reach your goal. The book also discusses in detail the mental painting technique regarding the use of imagination. This technique is a detailed visualization of a scenario in one's mind. Thanks to this technique, the person thinks of the scenario in his dreams as if it were real, strengthens the neuronal connections in their brains, and gets one step closer to the realization of their dreams. While doing mental illustration, you can follow the steps below. Sit in a comfortable position and close your eyes. Visualize the scenario you want to imagine. Imagine all the details of this scenario. What are you wearing? Who are you with? Where are you? What are you doing? How are you feeling? Use all your senses to make this scenario as vivid and realistic as possible. Imagine what you see, hear, smell, taste, and feel. Imagine how you would feel when this scenario happened. Feel this feeling strongly. Repeat the mental painting exercise for at least 10 minutes every day. Mental painting can help you achieve your goals by strengthening the thoughts, expectations, and motivation in your mind. This technique is used in many different fields such as athletes, business people, and artists. The 7th chapter is decision. This chapter emphasizes the importance of the decisions people make in order to achieve success. According to the view expressed in the book, successful people take a firm decision to achieve their goals, and they stand by these decisions. The following steps are recommended to facilitate people's decision-making process. Gathering information. Before making a decision, it is important to gather as much information as possible on the subject. Gathering information is a fundamental step for a better decision-making process. Analysis. Before making a decision, the collected information needs to be analyzed. At this stage, the advantages, disadvantages, risks, and opportunities of information should be evaluated. Evaluation of results. After the analysis process, it should be evaluated what results can be obtained on the subject for which you need to decide. The possible consequences and the impact of the consequences should be considered. Decision-making. After collecting information, analyzing, and evaluating results, it is time to make a final decision. Making a decision is an important step to achieve the best outcome. As stated in the book, making a decision is a process that requires courage. However, making a decision and standing behind the decision helps people achieve success. In the 8th section, The Power of the Expert Mind, in this section, people develop their minds by focusing on their areas of expertise, accumulating knowledge and experience in these areas. Heading into areas of expertise enables people to be successful in their careers and lives. However, it is stated that this process takes time and requires patience. Setting goals. It is important to set short and long-term goals when choosing a field of expertise. These goals help people succeed in these areas. Accumulating knowledge and experience. To be successful in the field of expertise, it is necessary to accumulate knowledge and experience in this field. In the book, reading, research, learning, and application activities are recommended for this purpose. Self-orientation. Mastering the specialty requires self-directed effort. Self-learning and development helps one become better in their field of expertise. Mentoring. Successful people progress more quickly by being mentored in their area of expertise. A mentor can help a person achieve their goals. Practicing. To be successful in the field of expertise, practical experience is required as well as theoretical knowledge. In the book, it is recommended that successful people practice and gain experience in this process. In the 9th chapter, the mystery of sexual power is mentioned, emphasizing the importance of people using their sexual energies for creativity and productivity. This chapter describes how it is possible to control and direct people's sexual energies. In the book, the following steps are recommended to head towards and master the areas of expertise. The view expressed in the book is that people's sexual energies are not just a physical need, but important for creativity and productivity. By controlling and directing this energy, people can achieve success. However, this energy can be difficult to control and can have harmful consequences if not directed properly. In the book, the following steps are recommended for the control and direction of sexual energy. Knowledge and awareness. In order for people to control their sexual energies, they must first have knowledge and awareness about it. For this purpose, the book provides information about the nature of sexuality and how people's sexual energies can be used for creativity. Self-control. Controlling sexual energy requires people to increase self-control. The book recommends meditation, breathing exercises, and other techniques for this purpose. Creative direction. Using sexual energy for creativity and productivity helps people achieve their goals. In the book, techniques such as imagination, mental imagery, vision, and goal setting are recommended for creative channeling of sexual energy. Transmutation. Another important topic mentioned in the book is the transmutation of sexual energy. It means transforming energy into creative energy. So, sexual energy is used as creative energy, and people can use this energy in different areas of their lives. Transmutation of sexual energy is a technique used especially for controlling sexual desires and impulses and increasing creativity potential. This technique can help people be more successful in their creative projects, business, relationships, and other areas of life by transforming their sexual energies. One of the suggested techniques for transmutation of sexual energy is to direct the sexual energy upwards in the body. In this way, sexual energy is transported to the brain and can increase creative potential. Techniques such as meditation and yoga are also among the other methods used in the transmutation of sexual energy. In summary, transmutation of sexual energy can help people to be more productive and successful in different areas of their lives by transforming sexual energy into a creative energy rather than using it uncontrollably. The subconscious controls the emotions, thoughts, beliefs, and values in people's minds. These thoughts and beliefs affect people's behavior in life and can either enable or prevent them from achieving their goals. So, the effects of the subconscious can tell the difference between people's success or failure. In the book Think and Grow Rich, a lot of information is given about how the subconscious mind works, how it is affected, and how it can be controlled. The subconscious mind is a mental process that takes place under the human brain and affects human behavior. The subconscious mind stores thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and memories and controls many processes that the conscious mind is not aware of. The subconscious mind automates what is learned, creating patterns of behavior that determine how people will react to certain situations. The subconscious also creates self-fulfilling prophecies based on one's beliefs, and therefore, we can control our subconscious by changing our beliefs and thinking positively. Among the factors that affect the subconscious mind are childhood experiences, family relationships, social environment, beliefs, thoughts, and feelings of the person. Emotions such as negative beliefs, lack of self-confidence, anxiety, stress, and fear can negatively affect the subconscious mind. However, factors such as positive beliefs, positive thoughts, and motivation can positively influence the subconscious. In order to control the subconscious mind, it can be helpful to develop positive thoughts and beliefs, visualize desired results using imagination, and apply techniques such as meditation. Controlling the subconscious is a powerful tool for making desired changes in life and achieving goals. According to a theory put forward in the book, people can learn how to control their thoughts and nurture positive thoughts in their subconscious minds. Here are a few tips for channeling your subconscious mind and embracing positive thoughts. Use a positive language. Take care to use positive expressions in your conversations about yourself and your environment. You can create positive thoughts in your mind by using positive statements instead of negative ones. Use imagination. Create positive scenarios and dreams using your imagination. You can use visualization techniques to realize your dreams. Build positive habits. Set small goals for yourself to build positive habits. As you achieve these goals, your self-confidence will increase and your subconscious will be positively affected. Get rid of negative thoughts. To combat negative thoughts, remind yourself of a positive mantra that you can repeat daily. You can use this mantra to replace your negative thoughts. Keep yourself in positive environments. Send positive messages to your subconscious by surrounding yourself with positive environments and people. Taking control of your subconscious mind takes a process. However, when you approach this process step by step and with patience, you may realize that your life has changed in a positive way. The book has generally focused on these 10 chapters. If there is another book that you want to criticize, want to ask, or want to listen to the summary, please write it in the comments. If you like it, don't forget to press the like button and save it to listen later. These likes and records are very important to me. Thank you for your interest.